Stop wasting time you don't have. This is time that is borrowed. You're exchanging it, but you never get it. Let that get in your skull. You're exchanging it from where? You don't know. It's like the banks. You go to the banks and you ask for $1.5 million. Now you got 2.5 in your bank account. You ask for 1.5. You needed cash. You need to make a big deal. Cash. They don't got that money. So this time is exchanged. It's barter and exchange. Barter and exchanged. You don't got it to give. You don't got it to waste. You don't got it to give and you don't got it to waste. So stop wasting time you don't have. You already don't got it. Why are you giving me advice that I know you're not going to take yourself? It's disingenuous. Your heart may be in the right place, but it's disingenuous. Okay? Stop procrastinating. There is a difference between the person who is talking about that life versus the one who's doing it. Stop talking about it. You need to go 6 months without telling nobody any of your ideas. You need to go a whole year, 2025, you need to go the whole year without telling nobody your ideas. How you going to do it? What money you going to do it with? What loans you got? How you going to pay off your student loans, credit card debt? How you going to pay all that shit? Don't even talk about it. Seriously, because you're getting hype off the image of jumping. You're not getting hype off the landing. You're not getting hype off you excited to do it. There's two types of people, y'all. Those who cheat to win and those who just love to win. Those are you who are just winners. The winner understands. The champion understands that it is on borrowed time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop exchanging my time for money. I'm going to stop doing that. And the person who is cheating their way to win is going to not even address and acknowledge the fact that they are on borrowed time. They say you only live once. That's a falsity. You only die once. And death is rebirth, but it's not this video, okay? You only die once. Not everybody gets to live their life. Understand that. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. If money's not everything, well, surely not having it is as well. Gotta be. So this is just my mantra and my shake up and wake up to you. Like, this is time that you don't have. And you got to tell yourself this shit every single day because you think that you can be comfortable and get it done next year. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, all were flops. You didn't even do 1 to 3% of the shit that you had in mind or written down. You have written down, okay? You haven't even done 1% of that in 3 to 4 years. At some point, when do you feel ashamed? When do you feel wronged? When do you feel scammed? Out of life, out of your decisions. Like, you know what's so comfortable. You know how to be content. You know how to be at bay. Like, just keep them at arm's length. You know how to do that. You've done it most of your life. You've been coasting. You've been walking, jogging a little bit. When somebody push you give them the stank face because they're attacking your demons. And you don't like that. Who would want that, right? On a given Friday. Who would want somebody to actually attack their demon and see them as a demon for who they are? Who would want that, right? Nobody wants to get that call or that message from somebody. Nah. It's time to win. It's time to win. It's time for you to do the opposite of what you've been doing, at least for 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months. Just wake up at a certain time every day. Start there and then do your bed. Make your bed every day for 3 to 6 months. You want 20 things to do whole time. You're not even doing one. You want 10 things to do. You want 10 to 20 things on your to-do list. One is not getting done. And I'm talking about big actions, like big steps. Like now when you walk up steps and whenever you were a kid, you go from the first step to the third, like you want to hop and leap and skip. You know, your leg's not that big yet, but you still attempt anyway. One at a time. Then you can get a running start, which is called momentum. Change your life, y'all. Time is ticking. Once you understand how to make time your friend, okay, not your enemy. A lot of y'all make time your frenemy. But if you know how to make time your ally, your comrade, and you really understand like, okay, I am not going to let things get away from me. I'm going to be in control. I'm going to be the master of my time. I'm not going to be a slave to time and consistently work for money. I'm going to make time for my family, for my loved ones, for my relationships, brotherhood, financially, right? It's a time, place for everything. Experience versus maternal experience. They're both important because in order to grow, you must know. So I need to know that I am going to put myself out there, take risks that are worthy of taking. I'm going to take those risks and I am going to do that for an extended amount of time to build more heart, to build more consistency, to build more structure, foundation in my life. That's what you're missing. You're missing that because you are afraid to take risks. And that comes with experience. And then the maturity that comes from that, it's like a segue. The maturity, you going through the moments, it leads you to be more mature. That's why, we've all seen young boys, young girls having to grow up at an earlier age, having to be an adult at an earlier age. Why? Because they've had more experiences that have molded them and shaped them as an adult, as a mature person. So it forces their character to do that. Like if you are a freshman and you're hanging around juniors and seniors, you're going to want to drive because they got their car. You're going to want to go to prom, but prom is not until you are a junior and senior. Well, that at least puts it in your brain that you want to get asked to prom, right? Like all these little things. Proximity is great for relatability. I'm going to say it again. Proximity is great for your relatability. So if I'm related to you and I'm close to you, right, then my proximity will be my trajectory. So if I'm a freshman and my best friend is a junior on the basketball team and he's a starter, you think I'm not going to get better? Just by relativity and proximity, you think I'm not going to get better? We train every other day besides practice. And on the summer, we train like he got his... What you think? What you think is going to happen just by proximity and relativity? You see? So it's the same thing with time. Stop wasting shit you don't have. Wake up. Change your life. Change your life. You know what it's like to be comfortable. So do the opposite for 3 to 6 months and watch your life turn around.